What's up, heroes? It's Dan here from HeroAcademyFitness.com, and today we are going to be talking about box jumps. Now, box jumps are a great leg exercise for building explosive strength, obviously jump height, and even jump distance because it's basically the same muscles. I really enjoy them as kind of a plyometric finisher for a workout on a leg day. Now, obviously, if you're doing this at the end of a leg lifting session, your performance is not going to be as high as possible. So if you're in some sort of athletic sport or something like that where your goal is to jump higher, possibly work these in early in your workout. In my programs, for the most part, I program them in as a finisher, something to really just kind of deplete the last of your fast twitch muscle fibers. But, you know, if you're doing a different kind of program that's involved in, like, you know, some sort of like basketball or, you know, something along those lines, you might want to do these earlier. Now, you'll notice here, I can jump higher than these mats that I have stacked up here, but we're going to talk about that. The idea with a box jump originally was to provide you with, yes, a target for height to jump onto, but also just an easier landing for your body. Like, if you're just looking to work on jumping, okay, you can just jump in place, right? But doing a full tuck jump up in the air and coming back down over and over and over again can be very tough on your joints, especially for one of an advanced age like myself. So, while it is nice to have boxes to stack up high, like I could probably jump up to at least a box about that high, while it is nice to have that, first off, it does two things. One, it encourages bad form sometimes, because in the effort to jump as high as you possibly can, you're getting to a point where you're not working explosive jump strength and power. You're just working on how your flexibility and mobility are, because the higher you can tuck your knees up, the higher an object you can land on, okay? Secondly, it's hard to come by that much equipment unless you A, spend a lot of money on your home gym, or B, have a very well-equipped public gym that you use. And generally speaking, I don't like buying fitness tools that are just for one task if I'm working out in a home gym. So we try and, you know, use stuff that will be multi-purpose, if you will. So like I have these gymnastics mats here, okay, and these are great because they provide a nice even landing for me. I can put them at a decent height, and again, it's not testing my max height, but it's giving me a high enough platform that I'm not coming down from whatever my max jump height is and landing on solid ground. I'm coming down on something significantly higher, and then I can step down nice and easy off of it. All right. So for the box jump, what we want to work on in addition to just straight jumping is jumping form, okay? Like, obviously, if I stand here stiff-legged and just jump, like, yeah, that's working jumping, but it's not working proper jumping technique. What you really want to work with the box jump is full proper jumping technique. And by that, I mean you want to come down, you want to swing these arms down nice and low, okay? You want to squat down. It's more than a quarter squat, but not quite a full, like, parallel depth squat. You're going to come down to about half squat height, okay? And feel this motion as you go down and you load in. You can feel your muscle fibers contracting in anticipation of exploding upwards again, all right? So you want to swing down, jump, and swing those arms up and jump through. And I'm not jumping as hard as I possibly can because I don't feel like putting my head through the ceiling. But you get the idea. You want to down and up and swing those arms all the way through, okay? The final movement is, of course, pushing off the ground. And when you push off of the ground, as you're swinging those arms up, you want to be driving hard with your quads and also with your calves. A lot of people forget about the calves when they're jumping. They don't think about them. You want to drive through with both so that you get both major muscle groups working, all right? And then finally, we haven't done this part yet, but finally, you want to pull those legs up, okay? I've just been showing the jump up onto the pad so you get the idea of the push off the ground, but you want to pull those legs up and knock your microphone off as you're jumping through the air. Now, this is where the pulling the legs up part, that's where having a higher platform to land on is nice, yes, but again, not necessary, okay? I can work on pulling those legs up nice and easy, just landing on that pad. All right. When you land, if you're coming down on something, focus on keeping those toes and knees in a flexed state so that when you land, you can absorb the impact. And believe it or not, the landing is also building your jumping strength as well. The eccentric portion of the landing is also going to help build your concentric strength when you're jumping. So box jumps are pretty straightforward. There's not too much that you have to worry about with them, but Get that full motion, get that full body idea. Down and swing those arms up as you're flying through, all right? So that's it for the box jump. Thanks for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.